What up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another episode of the Uncensored Podcast. I'm your host, Slap Rock the King. And I'm in here with the Uncensored crew. More wine here is in the building. What's up, wine?
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm okay.
You usually do me first.
Yeah, I switched it up.
No, he switched it up sometimes. Sometimes he used to do me first.
I switched it up because she got to leave early and she wanted to rush everybody.
No. So we're not about to do that because I was on time. So we're not going to do that.
Excuse me.
Everybody was here at like 3:02.
And I was here.
Everybody was here at 3:02. Big deal. You was here at 3:00. I got to walk 4 blocks. I ain't paying for parking. Anyway, Juan, how you doing? See how black people do? Because you don't say their name first.
Right. Oh, I mean, you know how many times he didn't say my name first and I didn't say anything?
Ask her where her wedding at. Where she got to go. Ask her where's that.
Around the corner. She already
It
told
don't
me.
fucking matter. White people start shit on time, unlike y'all black folks. Clearly.
My wedding will be on time.
Hopefully.
Is your wedding going to be on time?
Yup. I'm a very punctual person. And first of all, I'm a very punctual.
She going to be the main one that's
First
going
of
to...
all, I was married.
That's why I said that,
Oh.
nigga. That's exactly why I said it. You getting married now? Sheesh.
She's short and she about to argue me down,
First of all, did y'all say everything changes? So I might want to get married
You
tonight.
ain't
You might
getting
meet the
fucking
one.
married,
Don't tell me
Kyra.
don't. So when I get married, guess what? You're not invited, bitch.
What if y'all get married?
Me and Kyra?
Wait.
No, we
You
don't.
had a whole delayed
First of all,
reaction to
that
that.
house would burn the fuck up.
Yeah, because we get a, we.
I would never date him. He is so annoying.
What? Annoying?
Y'all the same person, male
that's
and
why.
female.
So
So why-
the same thing,
First of
though.
No, let me be clear with you.
Annoying.
You're so irritating. I would fucking kill myself. Pow, pow.
Kyra, if you dated me, we would be doing is fucking laughing and arguing. We into the same freaky
I don't
shit.
know if your sex is that good though.
Doesn't matter. Ask somebody
Again,
you know.
you said you was with somebody that sex wasn't that good and you was in love.
And you was in love with the nigga.
Our chemistry.
At least
not
I'll
that
make
great.
you laugh.
Still slightly is.
Wait, what'd you say?
What?
She still slightly is.
What slightly is? Oh, you still fuck with the boy?
No.
Oh, all right. All right. Well, Lil Honey's in the building. How you doing? Got her hair all
Hey.
different, looking like an X-Men. Okay, I see you.
Yes. I'm Storm, remember?
Storm,
He
no.
knows.
Jean Grey. Well, Phoenix. She changed her hair color today.
Okay. I don't know.
Storm
who that
was
is.
Gray.
All right, well, I'm Phoenix.
She
Yeah,
dipped
you
and
feel
died and laid to
So
the
you can call me Phoenix for the rest of the show.
Okay, Phoenix is in the building. What's up, Phoenix?
Hi.
There you go.
That's my moves.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
I was out with Kyra the other night and she was living.
You were so ready to tell
She
this
was.
story.
I'm just saying you. I'm not gonna say who you was with. I'm just saying you was living your best life. I'm just saying, you was living your best life. Shout out to the people that you were with, because some of them do watch the show.
Yeah, because my friends are supporters.
Who she taking shots at?
I don't know, but we all our friends are
I don't know who
supporters.
she taking shots at. But one of your friends, and I think it was the guy he came up to me before. I think it was somebody named Brandon. I can't remember who it was, but he said, "Yo, what's up, Slap, man?" I was looking at him, and I really couldn't recognize because my vision was impaired. So, but
I didn't know you was high.
I be keeping my shit on the low sometimes.
I was being a full-on creep that night. I was being a full-on creep. I think I tried to talk to all your friends.
Yes, she did. She like, do he got a girl? Do he got a girl?
I was drawing.
I'm going over there asking these niggas.
Y'all left that part
one
out.
One of them is my cousin. I'm like, I know he ain't with his baby mom no more, so let me just ask him.
But my thing is like, why would you even entertain my goofy shit?
Because I was on like you. I wasn't even really paying.
Everybody lined up at you sucking my dick, right?
No.
Kyra did tell one nigga she was meeting up with him and she went to sleep on
Oh
him.
yeah.
Was that the security boy?
Mm-mm.
Why did I give
That's
him my
what she
number?
was
I'm
like,
so
that's what
mad.
I was about to say. You said
I'm
why
like, you are security at the bar. I don't really want to talk to you. Like the
not?
fuck.
Dang. What
don't-
if he got? But that might be his.
That might be
he
his
own a
part-time
security
job. Come on.
company.
And he was short.
Oh.
Juan, I said
mean,
all
no-
this
no
shit to her
offense.
that night.
You did?
I
You
said,
tried to stop him.
I said, yo, you know he's short, right? She's like, I don't care. I was like,
I was so drunk.
okay, go,
said she don't
shoot your
care.
shot. So, it's a lot going on. You was just, I didn't know that that City Girl was out of jail. I didn't know that. I thought that
she got a song already out.
What's her name?
JT. I didn't know who you was talking about.
Yeah, that's
so you know what's so
JT Money.
The only reason why I brought it up is because I just feel like she's out of the two City Girls, she's the one that can rap. I don't even like
who the other two.
Young Miami, whatever her fucking name.
You know, I thought Megan Thee Stallion was one of the City
Girls.
Girls.
Don't disrespect.
No, only
Megan
because
Thee Stallion,
I would get her and Young Miami mixed up.
I really like. I'm like listening to a couple of her freestyles. She really. I like her.
It wasn't because of her
content,
talent, or whatever that I thought she was one of the City Girls.
Songs?
All them people, I thought they were. I never knew who was a part of the group.
You know what I think is very interesting? That all these rapper girls and rapper guys are getting together now, like Cardi B and Offset. Sweet, what's her name? Sweetie.
I
don't know, but
Quavo.
I always say Saudi.
All that shit is fake. All it is business.
Megan Thee Stallion's down with Moneybag Yo.
They all business relationships. All of them.
Yeah, all these names. But you know what? But like that's my thing. Like I really think Cardi B and Offset can probably last, but nobody really got. Everybody wants that. Jay-Z and Beyonce.
No, everybody wants to be. It sounds like all of them want to be like T.I. and Tiny, because I mean. You don't be out here seeing Jay-Z all his dirt in the streets like that.
No, not at all. But I just think it's really interesting that all these rapper girls are getting paired up. But yeah, Jay-Z is free. Out of the two rappers, between her and Young Miami, I think she's the better one. She's the uglier one.
I never listened to him.
She's the uglier
one. I don't listen.
I wouldn't know what song was any of that. It took me a long time before I realized the Megan Thee Stallion song. That
I like Megan Thee Stallion. I'm a fan of her. Neo. I heard a couple of her freestyles, and I think she actually can flow and rap.
She can rap.
I think so.
I probably heard it before, but don't never pay any attention because I don't listen to the radio.
Yeah, that's how it is. Like I'll hear something, I might, you know, and I'll be like, "Who sing that?"
I only could tell when I'm in the club or something. Right. I'm like, "Oh, that's that."
When I played some of her old shit, I was like, "All right." She be like
Megan Thee Stallion?
Yeah, I would say out of all of them, all the new rappers, and I'm not a big female rapper girl. That's not me. I love R&B, but out of all the rappers, I like Megan Thee Stallion the best.
I've come to the realization that I tend to like a lot of rap songs where it's singing in the hooks, where it's like, you know,
because you're old, because you got that old soul.
Most females are like that.
So you need to hear Anthony Hamilton
on the hook like that. Like I love that song with Meek Mill and LMA. That
24/7.
Yeah, that song. I love that song. As soon as I hear it, I'll be like.
I mean, that's why they do it. They do it for people like you. They make those songs.
I don't even know if I should be offended by that.
I was about to say that.
No, I mean, but me too. Like people like I'm one of them girls that like those poppy-ish type songs, and that's what they do. They do those songs for the female listeners.
Oh, okay.
Because guys don't want to hear that too much, so they do that
like
for the
rap,
female.
But
yeah.
You had put in the notes about I don't know anything about this Fab posting Emily. That's the girl.
It was so.
That's the girl he beat up.
Well, I asked y'all for.
That's his girl, right?
Yeah,
he beat her up.
So the reason why I put it in there is because you don't like to post your girl, but people made a big deal about Fab posting her because he never.
Everybody knew that they together.
I know, but he never posted her, and they've been in turmoil forever. So it was like,
but look how he posted her. With her ass all out. It wasn't nothing presentable. It was her ass all out. Yeah.
Well, that's what
she got this tight ass.
She took that pose.
Fantastic Four elastic superhero uniform on.
Yeah,
Fab is honestly not that cute.
Not that cute. He's not cute.
He got money
teeth
though.
All messed up.
What do Fab do? Cause he don't fucking rap.
Honestly, when was his last song?
Nigga, I really want to be with you. That's his last song.
When did that come out?
Really?
That was his last song. That's all I know.
He's still performing that one song. Same thing with Petey Crack.
No.
Petey Crack still performing that one fucking song everywhere.
All I see is Lil Mo coming out there.
Lil Mo still performing that one fucking song.
Now Lil Mo be on Broad Street. She be at like 18th and North performing that one last song.
She be at every birthday party performing
Johnny
that.
Blue performing that shit.
When that whole "I'm from the city where" when that was going around, it was like, "I'm from the city where Lil Mo will pop up at any bar and he starts singing."
Oh, somebody said that.
Yeah, I was dying. And
that's so true though.
Lil Mo is washed. And my thing is, you allowed yourself to get with this corny ass Philly bull.
Gay bull.
He gay?
Her husband? Y'all didn't.
Dynamite. Well, anyway, she got with Dynamite and played herself. I seen Dynamite out here in the Bala Inn on a fucking date, and it was Fridays.
I picked him up coming back from tricking at night. I told y'all this story.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wasn't here this day.
Yes, you was, because that's when I was talking about him sending a selfie of his ass to some nigga.
That must have been on the No Filter show.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a throwback.
Yeah, you ain't know that?
Hold on, wait. So you picked him up.
I picked
Was
him
this
up.
when he was
Now
with?
listen,
Was this when he was with Lil Mo?
Yes, we all went out to Fridays the night before.
I
that.
remember
After we
this.
left, it was a Wednesday night. We went out after a show, and we went to Fridays, and he was in there, and it was funny because me and my cousin was just talking
That was
about
the day I was
how
there
he
with
be.
you.
Yeah, you was there too.
And that's what I'm saying. Then he was in the Bala Inn.
The
with
same
a girl.
day?
That same night. We went to the Bala Inn.
I was just talking to my cousin, telling her about, we was talking about how he always be doing stuff around the city and stuff. And the same day I text her, I'm like, guess who in here? And she said it. So all that happened the next morning. I used to go out Thursday mornings and Uber early in the morning. Pick him up from the Chili's. She dropped him off at the Chili's because she worked at the Chili's.
Yeah.
Oh, bitch.
And this is when the iPhone 10 first came out because I had the same phone that he had.
They was on,
talking
what
about it.
court show they was on? They was on a court show.
Something stupid.
They was on divorce court.
They was on
Is that
divorce
Judge
court.
Maybelline?
No. They was on divorce court. They was on marriage, boot camp. Like, girl.
Who do divorce court? That ain't Judge Maybelline. What she do?
I don't know what her name.
I don't know.
The lady. She's
The
like
divorce
a
court.
younger looking. She's older, but she's younger looking. And she's
Oh, yeah.
lighter.
She like,
Forget what
ain't
her
it
name
her and
is.
her husband?
No, that you talk about. I can't stand looking at them.
I don't like none of that
They look
shit.
like potato
Lil-
head people.
Lil Mo, I mean, shout out to Lil Mo. Is she from Philly? She from
No,
Philly.
she-
No, she from Baltimore.
Oh, I don't know if I know Lil Mo.
Baltimore. She
then.
was at her house last night.
She's at your crib.
Yeah,
No,
I went
Shakira
to
was
the
at
Lil
her
Mo
house,
house.
at her
She
parents'
had an event.
house.
You was at Lil Mo.
She was really at that event though.
You was at Lil Mo crib last night.
I went to the club and they was playing DC music. Lil Mo got up there saying,
What song she sang?
"Can't leave you alone."
What song she sang? Kai?
To the little DC rock, the DC go-go.
Shout out
You know what I mean?
Shout out to Lil Mo and Dynamite KO. And his, but that was around the time where a lot of dudes was getting kind of like exposed with trans. It was
I'm
him,
about to start
The
tripping.
other boxer.
Rick Lowe. Yeah, but the boy who
I
got
forgot
caught.
about the Rick Lowe dude.
Hold
Whoa.
up, Rick Lowe was exposed.
Yeah, Rick Lowe. Well,
That's
they
why he
say-
ain't
I
promote
don't
parties
even
no
follow
more?
Rick Lowe,
Rick-
but
yeah.
He
that
still-
went around a
well,
lot.
Do
Rick
he
Lowe
still
still,
promote-
yeah, he still promote parties.
Gay parties?
Huh? I don't know. I don't know about that, but I just know he's still.
Wait a minute. They were messing with
Yusuf, that's the
transgender
boy
people,
name.
right?
Yusuf, no, Yusuf
Mac.
Mac.
Oh, I
That
saw
was-
him
that
walking
was-
down Lancaster Avenue.
That nigga he used to be a bar back in Jolly's West,
He been doing
getting ice. That nigga was getting ice. Had to
Listen,
take
he
all
had on one
that
of the
dick up in his
reflective
ass.
vests walking down Lancaster Avenue. I was like, oh, that's the dude. That's the boy.
Oh, he was a safety.
Might as well been safety
Damn.
for the construction company.
He said, "I ain't know what happened to me."
He had one. He had one of the
said-
signs that was like slow.
All I
Stop.
remember was taking the Twain to New York, and when I woke up, it was like
I had
was
two
like-
dicks in my mouth
I
at
was
the
like,
same
this
time. Don't say that part.
I ain't gonna say that part.
No.
That shit was
Pause.
that shit was crazy. But I mean, I ain't.
He had two dicks?
Yes.
He had two dicks in his mouth at the same time. Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Not like I don't know if they both, but they was going back and forth. I was like,
what was it?
like one of them.
Oh, they was
kind of
rotating the dicks.
Cause when he started talking about something he didn't know what
Wait a minute,
I was like, you ain't
come
that
on.
high. You gonna
Yo,
wake up.
I need
And
y'all to
you
see. I got lectures with it. Can y'all not with the goofy?
ain't no
Yo.
way you under the influence and you get two dicks in your
Listen.
mouth and not come out of that.
His jaw was hurt when he woke up.
His ass should have been.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he
he
did.
came out and said he. Yeah,
That's
he
when he
came
had the
out.
all white on because
But
he had a coming
to.
out party.
He had. Your
I was
face
like,
is
if he
clear
don't
as day.
stop.
He didn't.
Clear
What
as
happened?
day.
See, that's the thing. Like about being in that lifestyle, man. You know, be comfortable with the skin you in, and you know, just do you, because you never know. It's always somebody shady that's will or want to try to expose you, extort you for money,
Exactly,
or whatever the case may be. And they put him out, and it was.
But you also made a porn. Like, you recorded your shit.
And I don't think he got paid for it either.
Oh no!
Probably was
I thought he got
$2,500.
paid.
I don't think he got paid. That was a homemade porn.
Gay porn,
No, they had a whole-
gay porn gets the most money. Like, if you do gay
Like
porn,
men gay porn.
yeah, men gay porn, they are the highest paying porn stars.
Really?
Yep. Men gay porn.
Wow.
And there's a lot of straight men that do gay porn.
See, you fucked me up. Cause, hold up. What do you mean?
No, that's true.
No, it's not true.
They're acting.
That's an oxymoron. No, the fuck is not true. A straight man cannot do a gay porn.
No, for real.
Kyra.
I read about this.
Kyra, how can a straight man do gay porn?
Because it's like acting. He's acting gay for the porn. So
is he getting fucked?
He might be.
So
you
how's
get more
it
money.
straight?
You get more money if you're a bottom. If you get fucked.
How can you be a bottom and be straight?
Because in his brain, he's not gay.
No.
So the thing with
He's gay.
he's not.
No,
He's
he is.
acting for the
No,
porn.
he's not acting gay. He is totally gay.
I'm just letting y'all know. I know somebody. I saw the interview and they said that they're straight, but they do gay porn because they make the most money out of gay porn.
He's gay.
Well, he
That's
doesn't
not
feel like
straight.
Wait,
he's
so
gay.
you don't think like you? So you? Let me ask you a question. Do you believe that he's straight?
I do. I believe that he wants to be in a relationship with a woman, and he don't want to
Now, I can
be.
believe, but that doesn't make you. I think he might be bisexual. There are a lot of, like my cousin.
He doesn't
gay,
like
and he
having
does
sex
not-
with him,
He will not
but
be
he's just
in-
having sex because he's getting paid for it.
What? I don't like having
All right,
sex
I'm not saying that.
with
Now, he don't-
a
he
with a
don't say
man, and just because they
My
pay
cousin
me, I'm gonna do
refuses-
it.
That's what he prefer. He gets
But-
paid more for that.
So I wouldn't be gay.
No.
Wouldn't I be?
If you want to try it, I'm here for your support.
I'm just asking a question. Like, wouldn't that make him gay?
I don't think so.
How?
If
Come
that's-
on, Kyra, man. I know you playing. I'm not even gonna feed into this shit because I know you fucking playing.
No,
If-
but I don't know if he's gay or not, but he did say he's a straight man do gay porn.
No,
So that is
you
true.
should have looked at him like he was retarded. Excuse me. What
I
you say?
didn't-
You're a
I
straight
don't-
man doing gay porn?
And I take whatever somebody, if that's what they want to tell me, then I'm going to believe you.
Yeah, you can't do that. You gotta check people because then they're gonna go around telling other people that stupid shit.
That's fine. That's what he believes in his heart.
A
I
straight-
can't change
The
that.
whole sentence makes no sense. You see that straight man over there sucking dick? That's like, anyway, let me just get off this gay stuff. Well, we here at Uncensored we don't have nothing against gays, but if you're straight and you're sucking some dick, you are gay.
or a bottom.
Or bottom. Or a
That don't even
sodom.
sound right.
Or whatever you are.
I'm a bottom, but only in porn.
If you're playing with
I'm
balls
straight
and you a
outside.
man and they not your balls, you are.
Do y'all play with y'all balls? Like it's
Why not?
for GP?
I mean, if you chilling, you know.
So
So what you? Because I like the way you know how when y'all balls just be hanging. I like the way they feel when you just get like it. You could do. Like
I'm gonna tell you this.
The balls,
Some
I
guys
like the
have
way
really
balls
big
feel.
balls, and when
Yeah.
they fucking you, it's like an extra sensation.
I don't know about that, but
I
I, get
like
what you're
it.
saying.
So you like
though.
saggy balls?
If it hits the right spot, while I'm getting
A ball
fucked,
can
it can
the ball
add
sack
to
can
the sensation.
flop up.
So some of them are heavier. I don't like it. They're
Heavy
tight.
balls.
Tight balls is not a.
Yeah, I like them when
I
you
kinda like when they
you on
look-
chill and the balls is on chill. Like it's nice. I can see y'all playing with them because they feel the texture of the balls. I'm like really weird with textures. I like certain kind
You
of
like
feels.
texture, huh?
Yeah, like even
You can
even
fidget
thinking
with
about
them.
it, I'm doing like this.
She want
Not
fucking
pinching.
Play-Doh.
I like the way this wrinkly.
She like playing with clay in school.
I
So,
do
Wait a
like
minute.
play. I'll squeeze it.
Oh my god. Oh my
is that what you do with the balls?
Like that.
god.
No, I don't squeeze the balls, but I'll. Gently
I can't
squeeze
agree
it
with you.
where it's
They're
not
soft.
hurting.
They're like
soft
a
and they're squishy.
Something like you fish.
You can
Mm-hmm.
push one to the side and it'll pop over to the.
Damn. That sounds painful.
do, 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 do. Or just do like this. Or just keep bouncing them a little bit, jiggly.
Okay. Wow, I'm learning a lot about you guys.
I like the wrinkly texture of it. Though. It feels really good on my fingers. Now I want
Why?
to touch
Why?
balls. Let me
Now,
touch your
now
balls.
she want to touch balls. She's over now. Now she want to touch some balls.
Your balls
Like-
should be really relaxed right now. They're in a relaxed position, so
Wow, this is
probably the
unbelievable.
best texture right now.
Wrinkly balls. Okay, so wow, Tyler Perry. Did you want to talk about Tyler Perry? Oh, that's crazy that we go from gay to balls to
no.
Tyler Perry, huh?
Tyler Perry
He
should
has
be
a son
on
and a
everybody's
partner.
black
So,
excellence.
he has a what?
Oh, female partner.
Yeah, he found love. It was on People Magazine.
Yeah.
Has anybody seen a picture of her?
He yes,
I
and
think
he's keeping
I
his
didn't
child
see
private.
a picture of her, but I think the lady that was next to him when they were doing.
Can somebody
the
pull it up?
interest-
Can you pull it up?
The biggest thing, he is killing the game.
Yes.
To the point where everybody want to be. They talk. I see memes like, "Do you need a dishwasher? I will work for you just to be on that." Like, I watched the video because the pictures wasn't enough, so I watched the video of like I think it was Gayle King. She went for CBS. Like,
Gayle King did a whole one with.
yeah,
I gotta find that one again.
yeah.
I haven't seen
wasn't
a
long.
full.
It was only like 7 minutes.
Oh, okay.
But
Oh,
she
that's
goes
good.
on to some of the different properties.
The lots.
That is like
That is amazing.
like I can't even put in words.
I know
how heavy that is,
but only
for the black community.
the bad. I mean, this is kind of bad that I'm saying this, but I saw. Because I follow Lance Gross on Instagram, and I saw him down with getting like he was taking a picture with the star. I was like, they gave him a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, but then I was like, oh, this is the Tyler Perry. That's how I started seeing all the other pictures.
Yeah.
Because at first I was like, ain't no way he got.
Well,
a star.
what he wanted to do was he wanted to honor everybody that started with him,
Right.
Which I think was amazing because these are the people that pushed them on the tour.
Right.
You know, like you made. Like gave people careers, like the Browns, where they're at now.
Right.
You know what I mean? They started on tour with him.
He gave
They
people
started
careers,
on Kirk Franklin
and
and the
he
family.
started people careers over too.
Right.
Like a
yeah.
lot of people who
brought them
wasn't
back.
working,
Who had one,
Who wasn't working.
or just haven't been out in a while. And
Yeah.
They came around. They said that you could fit Universal, Sony, and all of those Hollywood's white owned studios.
Oh, they gon'
all onto his.
They gonna buy
property.
that from Tyler Perry though. Tyler Perry gonna sell it.
You think so?
10
I hope he
years.
I don't
do
think
that.
so. I don't think so.
5 and 10 years
I don't
from
think
now,
so.
he's
What-
gonna
I
sell it.
don't.
All he can do is rent it out. People can use the sound stages.
I
and
don't.
stuff.
I don't think so. I think what he's doing because he's already got other movements happening. The bottom line is like for your 50th birthday, this is what you're doing. Like that shit is just amazing.
That is awesome.
All right, y'all, we gotta take a break because we talked a lot about balls and we didn't get to.
Tyler Perry, we appreciate you. We love you for the culture.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And we're back with no balls. Okay. This letter is serious, guys.
It is?
Yes.
Did you
So
cry?
No, but I felt a little bit of,
Remorse?
no, not remorse.
Somebody-
Can she read the letter?
Oh, my bad.
All right, so here we go. I'm writing this because I don't know how to deal with this feeling. I'm 21 and pregnant with my first child. Everyone tells you the easy stuff to deal with while being pregnant. Nobody tells you the feeling of being depressed. If you do, let some people know. They say stop. The baby feels everything. But what about me? I woke up in tears this morning, full of sadness. I just cry and keep pushing it. I always end up feeling guilty for even crying. Edit. The father did not leave. He is actively around. This is how I feel on my own. Please help. So I just want to say thank you for adding that part because Slap probably would have made his own analogy up for that part right there. But it's very important actually because that's the first thing you would assume is that somebody, maybe the dad isn't involved in her life.
Because you was on your phone. He wasn't listening.
She's saying pretty much that she's 21 and she's pregnant. And she's pregnant with her first child, but she's been feeling depressed a lot lately. And every time she tries to tell people about it, like express her feelings, people just tell her not to feel that way because the baby is going to feel it. So the only thing that I can offer to you, because obviously we're not therapists or anything like that, but
Yes, we are.
yeah, I forgot we are uncensored therapists. You should probably seek some form of therapy and talk to a professional because hopefully if there is a way to talk through this, because fortunately I did not experience any kind of necessarily depression in my pregnancy, but in the beginning it was hard for me to accept the fact that I was pregnant because I didn't have that in my plan to be pregnant when I was, so it took me a little bit to take it in, but I wasn't depressed. But if you feel that way at such a young age, maybe it's a lot on you and you should really talk to somebody professionally to try to work through everything before your child comes, because you wouldn't want that to trickle over into postpartum depression, which is far more worse because on top of that you have a baby that is here dealing with it. You don't know the temperament of your child. It could be a baby that won't sleep, and that's just going to add added depression on top of you feeling like maybe you failed or whatever. Right. But I just suggest that you just seek professional help and stop talking to the people that don't want to help you anyway when you try to reach out for help from them. So that's what Juan says.
I feel like she's 21. I mean, it kind of makes me think that maybe she was already depressed.
Could be.
Because if she's saying it's not her relationship, I mean, she might have not wanted to keep this baby, but there's another part of her that wants to keep the baby. So she's already having that postpartum now. Like that depression is basically postpartum if it's centered around the baby. Now, if you was already depressed before you got pregnant, then the pregnancy is not helping. But that is something that's serious. If you are feeling this bad to the point where you need to write in about it and you don't think going to get a therapist is the next step, then I'm really scared for her to have this baby. Because those are the parents that something happens to the child.
Right.
Because you might have a mental, what am I looking for? I don't even know the word, but the mental part of just raising a child is serious. So if your mental is not ready, like that puts, I feel like those are the people that when people do crazy shit to their kids, they're having mental breakdowns or they're crazy. Like to harm a baby, you have to really be on some shit. So if you're mentally already in a weird place, I'm worried for the baby and for you to have this baby.
She shouldn't have been fucking in the first place.
Why?
Like,
because she's 21.
I mean, I feel like that's her mental period.
Yeah.
Or you should have been using a fucking condom. Like, having sex without a condom can lead to you having a baby. And this
don't know that.
No. Is she on the yellow bus?
Why don't people know that?
If they listen,
if she on the yellow bus with a helmet,
the way
she probably
the way people acting, they must not know it. These babies be popping out.
Yeah. That's how they pop out, just like that. But you should have wore a condom. That's what you should have did. Now you having these feelings, and the dad is around. Maybe he an older dude though.
I feel like this is an isolated situation. Like,
It is. This has a lot to do with her. And like you said, that postpartum shit is crazy. Like, women kill their babies.
Leave their babies on steps.
And then they not even, it's not even that no more. They literally kill them, throw them in the trash cans, ovens, like crazy shit like that. And if you are not mentally stable or, at the capacity where you can understand that you can give life, you shouldn't even be having sex.
I kind of want to know what her depression
where
looks
did
like.
Where did it come
like
from?
Being depressed. I mean, like it's hard to kind of like. What does that look like? Are you like sad about? Like what is it? I think I just need some
it's
more.
It's something that has. It was already there.
And I think some people use the word depressed when they just say it. Like, do you know what it means? Like, I feel like some people overuse that word. I feel like it's an overused word. Not to take away from people.
Real. Depression is real.
And that's what I'm saying. And I don't think people
I'm gonna
really
reply. Hopefully, you'll listen to this and we'll be able to.
Yeah, let us know, because I just feel like it's something that the letter was. This is a letter that shouldn't have been that short. Like,
we needed more detail.
Yeah, thank you for telling us that the dad was around. And that was cool. But I mean, I just feel like this has been a feeling she has already felt.
Right.
Having a baby just brought more
anxiety.
Depression or anxiety on for her. And maybe she realized that maybe she
ready.
She not ready. She don't feel like she can be a good mother to the kid. You know what I'm saying? So
I remember when I had my daughter.
Wear condoms, take it in the face. It's not wrong with that, right?
I mean,
you won't have no kids.
Right, they all on your face.
Wipe them away. See you later.
Say I'm at the point in my life where swallowing these kids is cheaper.
Hello. Get into it.
You swallow?
But here's the thing.
I'm saying.
When I was pregnant, right?
Wow. Well.
When I was pregnant, I wanted a boy so bad. Like, you couldn't a boy. You couldn't tell me I wasn't having a boy. All I wanted was a boy. So when I found out I was having a girl, I was like, I can picture myself in the ultrasound room and getting the paper, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, how am I gonna raise a girl? How am I gonna? First of all, I'm mad I'm pregnant. I was a senior in college. Like, I was just like, what? I was like, it was a lot to take. But at that point, I had already had abortion, so I wasn't going to have another abortion. So I said, you know what, Kyra, you've already had abortion. I actually had abortion my freshman year of college. I was like, I'm not going to have another one. So I just made that choice to do that. And I was like sad for like, I want to say 1 day because I wasn't having a boy. But then immediately it was like, I'm having a girl. And that was it. And she's like my best friend. But I do know people like this other girl, she wanted a girl. She got 2 boys. And for a minute, I feel like she went through postpartum because her whole life was different. Like, she's not the person that we knew before.
So she wanted a boy?
Yeah. She wanted a girl, but she had 2 boys.
Oh, she wanted a girl.
Yeah.
So only hoes have girls.
So I should...
I'm just that's just being real. And it's because of
So you calling my mama hoe?
Ooh,
whoever had
you
girls.
call our mama hoe.
You calling our mom? That doesn't even make no sense.
I didn't even think of that.
You calling your baby mom a hoe? Or
no?
Yes.
No,
you are.
I'm not calling my baby mom. I ain't calling.
You
her
calling her
hoe.
hoe? You calling her a hoe?
No.
So are you happy that Dior's here?
Yeah, I guess.
No, actually, let me take that question back. Idiot. First of all, that's the most stupid statement ever.
It's not. I'm telling. They give every guy or every female who is promiscuous, you have a daughter. It's just that's just what it is. Okay, name all your girlfriends that's hoes. And
that's my girlfriend are hoes.
And after this messages, we'll be right back. Come on. You don't got no whole girlfriends?
Nope.
Oh, you can't put their names out there.
I'm the hoe. I'm the whole girlfriend.
And do you have a son or a daughter? Hello.
So
all right then. All righty now.
Yes,
all my homies, all of them got girls. Every last one of them. They all got girls.
Because y'all hoes.
Okay. That's what I'm saying.
And their moms must be hoes.
Oh, maybe. Or maybe.
You always make dumb ass.
It's not dumb. It's just because you disagree with it. But if you take time to listen to what I'm saying, if the dad was a hoe and he was promiscuous, fucking with a lot of girls, when he has his first child, 9 times out of 10, his first child is going to be a girl because of what he did to other women, daughters, and stuff like that. So now you're going to get the payback or the karma to what you did to them other females.
Oh my God.
Now you got a daughter. Now how you gonna raise your daughter? You gonna raise your daughter? You gonna show your daughter the same things that you was doing? No, that's supposed to straighten you up.
Oh my God.
Sometimes also, usually, well, not by straighten you up, but a lot of times they say that little girls slow you down. So
girls do slow you down.
I mean, girls do slow you down. Y'all are.
Your children should do that, period, but.
Oh, yeah, your daughter will slow you down.
Some men try to raise their boys up to be, just like
them.
Right.
That's stupid. Because you wouldn't.
So if you had a son, how would you be raising him?
The first thing I would tell my son, I would be like this, yo, fuck all that popularity shit. Because if you want to be out there, you want to be a player, number one, that shit's going to get old quick. Leave that shit alone. Don't have everybody in your motherfucking business. You don't really need social media like that because you don't. You know what I'm saying? Like some people aren't really cool off social media.
Oh, I agree.
Some people aren't really cool. Like, and you got some people who lives through social media. My son would never be that individual. Like I feel like I was a cool individual before Instagram or fucking Facebook. I didn't even have Facebook for a long time. Because you can only have Facebook if you was in college, I thought, at one point.
Yes.
So I didn't even have fucking Facebook. But, I was still I was throwing birthday parties from 18 to 30. And every birthday party I had without social media was standing room fucking only. With no social media. Zero. None.
I mean, I can agree with that. I think who you are, that's why, like, I hate people with Twitter fingers. And those are the people, when you get around them, they're awkward. They don't know how to hold conversations. I hate, I like, to see how somebody is in person. So when you get around me and then it's like you do all this on the internet and then you weird in person, I'm like, nigga, you can't even hold a conversation. Yeah, you want to tweet me right now? I think that's so odd.
Yeah, some people don't have a lot of social skills in person. In
person,
a lot of people don't have that. A lot of people don't know how or they don't know what to say.
That's why I feel like this girl might have some social.
Yeah, she might got some social. Yeah. So,
but I want to know, I really want to know what. I think she was probably the person.
Listen, do us a favor. send us another letter and let us know, like,
Why
when did this depression start?
'Cause I feel like she was
what
hurt.
happened to you? Were you molested? Did somebody touch you? Listen,
I mean,
we don't
it's
suggcoat shit
possible.
around here.
Well, that is possible. And then if you now, like, there's a...
Because her uncle could have touched her. That's what happened with a lot of people. They uncle touch them and fuck their whole life up. You know that?
True.
So, she get a wrap up, son.
All right.
Okay.
Well, we thank you for your letter, LaTanya, and we'll get back to you. Well, no, hopefully you listen.
No, get back to us first.
And tell us,
Then we
answer
gonna
all
get
the
back to you.
questions.
Slide in our DM.
Slide right in one
So,
DM.
we'll be right back with a little honey.
Hi. Hey, guys. So it's my segment, and I want to talk about dating etiquette because I'm such a bad dater.
Dating and a kid.
Etiquette.
Oh.
Etiquette. I mean, I guess I can hear etiquette and a kid. Here's my dilemma in life and why I am struggling. Right now, I really feel like I don't want to date. So when guys are really, and I don't know why I have this feeling right now, I'm so comfortable not dating somebody right now. It's like this really weird feeling for me. Usually I'm always dating somebody. I might not be taking people serious, but I got something that I'm actively working on, or I'm communicating with somebody. Right now, I don't feel like doing none of that. So I had this guy, and he's putting so much energy into me, and I'm being so, like, horrible. Never call him back. He's, I never, like, we supposed to go on a date. I keep bullshitting around the dates.
It's hard to please y'all, man. Y'all be on
Wait. It's not even, let me finish, because I just feel like, I think the thing about it is, I just don't want it right now. So I needed to be honest with him. Because I really, right now, I'm so focused. I haven't, and I think that's where. Well, the question really is around etiquette, meaning like communicating with people, like not going on like dating and all that. But I think for me, like right now, I'm so focused on work. Like we got a lot of shit going on. Like people don't know how busy my life really is. Like between my regular job, the bag, the bartending. Being a dance mom, like my daughter got dance class, like I really be working, and don't let me do a stage manager job or take another event here. So it's like I'm working so much right now, and I'm loving this, like loving what I'm doing. And then I love my friends and my social life too. So it's just like I just haven't really been being a really good dating person. So right now, the guys that are giving me energy, I'm just really fucking up bad. Like I'm not texting you back. I'm not entertaining you. I'm bullshitting on the dates. Like they be like, oh, let's go. I'm like, all right. And then like if you invite me out, I'll probably hang out with y'all before I hang out with them. And it's not because I don't like them. I just don't be pressed. I don't know. And I mean, I'm fucking. That's all I really want. I just feel like I'm in the place in my life right now. I just don't really want to talk to nobody.
So why you be fucking giving out your number?
I know.
Give him one number.
Right. So basically I just need to.
So this is a question to yourself.
I know.
Right.
I'm just really trying to figure out my life right now, and it's like I'm happy with the sex.
I know what your struggle is.
But it's my struggle.
No, I mean your struggle is because that's just your personality on a daily basis anyway.
Right.
So sometimes it's hard to separate your regular personality and you just being you and friendly and stuff like that. And then somebody says, oh, take my number, we get together.
Right.
Whereas though you take it with no intentions that I'm really going to fucking entertain you or call you, but they are going to do that. And then it takes it, you just don't come out whereas though you're going to say, well, I shouldn't have did this, I shouldn't have did that, where you'll sell a nigga a dream for a couple of weeks up until he irks you. Now you gonna curse him out. He want to see you.
One thing I will say about me, and you might not believe this, but I'm not aggressive when it comes to men. Like I'm not cursing guys. I'm not that girl. Like I don't.
You just block them and keep it moving.
Yeah, or I just fall back. I don't like. I'm not. My brain to me is if you're not my boyfriend, you're not getting cussed out because it's not that much energy I'm gonna put in it. Or like a main situation, like the whole Vegas situation, that was something like we weren't boyfriend and girl, but that was like my main situation.
Yeah, we not arguing with people we ain't fucking.
Right. Like I'm not arguing with niggas. Like that's not my vibe. Like I'm not that type of girl. Like I don't like to do all that. So, but I'm also not arguing with you because I really don't care. So for real, they arguing with me. I'm actually getting cussed out a lot. Like, damn, you don't never call me back. I told you to call me in the house. So I'm getting cussed out on a daily by niggas because I'm not really playing my role. So like, the one guy, he's such a nice guy. And you know what I mean? And maybe it's because I'm just not interested. So I feel like it might also be like if a guy if I don't have an immediate spark with somebody, then maybe it's just like, I like an initial spark. And the spark doesn't have to be like, I want him to be my boyfriend. It's a spark of like, oh, I really like you. You're dope as fuck. I want you in my life. And then it forms into like a relationship. But if I don't have that immediate spark with somebody, it's hard for me to like, maybe keep
you don't put forth any any kind of energy.
Like I think it's like I said, I want to probably end up with like my real soulmate. I think that's what's going to happen with me. I'm going to end up with somebody that's like my best, because that's all I want. I love my friendships.
But you just don't want to get married though.
I mean, I also don't. I feel like you're
gonna marry your soulmate.
I think if I ever get married, it's going to be somebody, because I'm not pressed for something that's not real. Does that make sense? Yeah. Some people really want to be in relationships. I'm not that person. Right. So I'm not actively looking for it. But I feel like if it comes and it's a feeling that I never felt before, I'm not going to say it's off the table. Because I'm not there yet. Like, I don't feel like that.
If based on when you like juggling multiple people or something like that is what the question is.
Yeah, I'm juggling multiple relationships.
People that you really don't have much of an interest to go any further with. So it really isn't a juggle. It's just you're wasting their time.
I am.
But for me, can't really do that. I'm not somebody that I can't entertain multiple people. I mean, I can kind of try, but one person is going to get more attention than the other person if I even feel like doing all of that. Because I'm at a point right now where I would love the companionship of being with somebody, but I just don't have the time or the energy to put into somebody. And I would like to, but I really don't have the time because I'm trying to put my energy into so much other stuff that's more important to me than a relationship right now. But I want to spend time with somebody sometimes, but I don't know. And I feel like sometimes I want to meet people because I want to hang out or something. But then when I meet people, I'm just like, I don't really want to meet you. I don't really want to talk to you because I'm not going to put forth. I'm not going to, if any little thing happens.
I like the availability of calling somebody, like if I feel like going on a date, or if I, and then maybe I'm being selfish. Like when I want the urge to do it, I'm like, oh, I got a list of people I can hit up.
And this is the first time in my life where because people used to always tell me I'm too busy, and I didn't really think I was busy, but I am really busy now. So if I make time for you, you should don't mess with my time, because if you mess up my time, then I'm gonna fall back.
You gonna reclaim it. She gonna reclaim her time.
I'm gonna reclaim my time.
I'm reclaiming my time.
But yeah, I kind of feel where you're coming from though, because I just don't feel like putting in the work.
And it's not even for me.
I'm passively dating.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm doing.
I haven't even been on a date though, so kudos to you for all the dates.
You gotta be real with yourself,
right?
And that's number one. And you gotta discipline yourself. I know me, like as a young boy, like in my 18s and 20s, I wouldn't let one girl walk past me. If I liked her, I was going at her. Like, and I had to get to a point like, dang, you can't go at everything. And I only did it because that's something that I grew up watching. Like I grew up with watching my brother and my brothers and my older cousins was going at everything, and I thought that was the shit. But once you get older, like, you know what I mean, certain things get played out. You might see something you like, but you can't have everything you like as a man. You know what I mean? It's different with women because y'all don't always shoot y'all shot all the time. You know what I mean?
We don't.
You might flirt, but
the funny thing is, I feel like when I shoot my shot, those are always the relationships that work. Like when I'm not. And I don't actively shoot my shot, but when I do, those shots was good.
I shoot my shot at the wrong people, I think. I don't know what's wrong. That's why I don't like doing it. I don't like...
You was shooting blanks.
Like, yeah, pretty much. And then also, I'm not... Because I am, like, so far to the opposite end of being aggressive that it's hard for me. Like, I was telling you before, I don't know if you remember, but, like, if I initiate something where I'm trying to talk to you or something like that, it's so hard for me to do that because, first of all, I get really nervous about it because I don't want you to think that I'm going to be this forthcoming going on. Like, you're going to have to still do some stuff. And I feel like sometimes,
Right.
especially me being a big girl, I'm going to say that, because I feel like a lot of guys
Voluptuous.
sometimes think that people like me, if I'm, like I sometimes feel like they think that, especially the kind of guys
Right,
that I like.
nigga,
What?
calm the fuck down.
What?
Yeah, because
Like,
I'm not
meaning
going to
like-
be like that.
Meaning, so you mean it like, thinking because you're a big girl, you're going to do extra?
Right, yeah. I think
Extra like
sometimes,
what, though?
like,
I get what
coming
you're saying.
at them, chasing them. I don't do that.
Like some guys, I do think
Niggas think that.
It's a whole lot of dudes that like to be chased, and I don't like people like
and
that.
meaning like I think they think that
But
big girls are
sometimes
desperate.
Yeah, and I'm not.
So they'll do
Nah,
whatever.
Big girls is not. Big girls got more niggas than pretty and skinny girls. I'm telling you. And it's big ugly girls too.
You know what? Somebody I saw this on Facebook.
Extra stomachs, all that shit. They got niggas hiding
The
in the
girl,
stomachs.
the guy said,
You
on
need a
Facebook-
nigga?
Where is that?
Do you need a nigga, Kyra? That shit is in their stomach.
Can you shut the fuck?
Kyra, give me one of them
Kyra,
niggas
hey, give
between
me
your
one of them
titties.
niggas you got between
You know I
the
got a whole bunch.
You a light skinned nigga? Who that titty over? Give her a light skinned nigga.
I really. First
Give me
of
one
all,
of them
nigga with
niggas.
Lynette, you want a nigga with freckles? Move this shit over. Move that nipple over.
I don't got no freckle niggas because
Oh, all
those is like
Yes, you do.
who?
Then it wasn't the one that was licking on your face got freckles.
He was.
No,
I ain't that
he's got
nigga.
a
Light
little
skin with
acne.
freckles.
Hey,
Oh.
Lauren, I wish you could have saw this
Acne.
shit. He was like this on Kyra's face, like. I was like, hey, Juan, you see this shit? And then she posted the shit. I can't. No, it was on her story. She made
I'm
sure. It was
smart.
On, yeah, she made sure she put that shit on her
I'll
story.
post you, but it's going
So
to delete
somebody-
in 48 hours.
Look, so the guy posted, men fuck who they can, women fuck who they want. But men marry who they want, and women gotta marry who they can.
I could believe that.
Do you agree with that?
I said something like that before.
Whoa, hold on.
So let me-
hold
let
on.
me- let me-
Men, yeah,
let me
let's do
slow
that
it down,
again.
let
Let's
me
do
slow
that
it down.
again. Hold on, let me take my glasses off.
Men fuck who they can.
Men fuck who they can.
Women fuck who they want. So the power's in the women when it comes to fucking.
Well, that's
Wait.
That goes without saying.
Okay, but men marry who they want, and women gotta marry who they can.
Nah.
So the
Nah.
comment, I'm friends with this person. The
Nah.
comment got 71. There was some actually very interesting comments in this. I just felt like, I low key can agree with that.
Me
I
too.
do think that sometimes when a woman's ready to, some women, and everything that we say is always a percentage, but I do think there's some women that want to get married. So if a guy's going to propose to her, he might not even been her best boyfriend. She might accept it.
Right.
And I think men control who they marry. But I do think
For women who
but-
refuse to try to bend the knee themselves. Like, there's women out here who think that they're alphas and they taking charge by doing that.
Yeah, but
no, you look
the,
like a
the,
sucker.
the
myself.
marriage thing. I don't agree with. The fucking thing is kind of like an oxymoron a little bit because you say
that twice.
men fuck who they can and women fuck who they want, right?
right, meaning
But
that the women
if
have
a
the more
wo-
power.
But if the woman wants you and the man's coming at you, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I'm coming at you and you want me,
But meaning that the power is in her choice.
the power gonna always be in the woman's choice.
I
I
agree.
can't fuck you unless you allow me to.
I think the point-
unless I pull a Cosby.
I think the point that some of the people were saying with the marriage is
the marriage thing is different.
that I think men control the marriage part. Like the power in marriage comes from the man, right? Because that's the choice to get married. Most of the time, listen to the choice to get married comes from the man. The man has to decide, I'm going to get down on my knee.
In most cases, yes, that's the way it is.
But I mean, because
Right.
it's very slim that a
Yeah,
woman.
very slim.
But
But-
a lot of motherfuckers who do propose, it's not 100% genuine. Some people are, like I said, when you was talking about the rappers, some marriages are business deals.
for
You know
sure.
what I mean?
Or
Some
because
marriages is
everybody
because
in
we
their
had a
group,
kid together
or
and I
all the
think
guys,
this the
all their
right thing
guy
to do.
friends. But that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, the man has to choose to get down on that knee. So that's why the power is in the
but
man's hand.
he could be choosing, but he could be choosing for all the wrong reasons.
Right, but the thing is, he made that choice. I think that's where I could agree, because I'm like, women, we're waiting on that person to get down on their knee, and when somebody finally got down on their
yeah,
knee.
I'm waiting, but I ain't.
I see what I'm saying?
I ain't desperate.
I just-
I'm not
I ain't
desperate.
desperate either, but
I
the
wanted to be
choice
the right person.
the choice comes in the man to say, this is the one I want to marry.
Right.
The worst thing though is when you in a relationship with somebody for 7 years, and then the next person he in a relationship with 2 years, and he get married.
That's not the worst thing.
For the females,
it's
you
not.
looking like
It's not.
It's the
It's
worst
not.
thing. It's
It's
annoying,
not.
though.
it's annoying.
Especially
not
if y'all
even
had
that.
a pretty good relationship.
See, listen. At the end of the day, this what
That
we
happens
all,
a lot, though.
This what we all got. This what we all have to understand. This what we all have to realize. And some people might say that you're wasting your time and all that shit.
You're not.
If the individual was for you,
You
y'all would have
right,
been together.
right.
Yeah.
So I know a person who was with somebody for about 7 or 8 years, right?
Right.
They had a real bad breakup. They became cordial again. They never got back into a relationship. And the guy got married. The girl was bitter but I think it was a year later, the girl got with some dude, rich ass nigga, moved her from Philly to Atlanta. She ain't even got to work no more. So just think, if she would have stayed with that nigga, you would have missed that whole opportunity.
But the part that you said where you're bitter, that bitter bite.
You're human, so that's gonna happen.
That's what I'm saying.
You're human, so that's
no,
gonna happen.
I agree. Like
So-
if you need to be who you with, you need to be with.
Yeah, because my last situation, I knew I shouldn't have been with him, and he got married after me, and I was just like,
Right.
Dag, but
And it wasn't for
we
you.
shouldn't have been.
Yeah, no, it
hell
wasn't for
no, it
So
wasn't for me.
the bottom line is,
Everybody's a stepping stone to
I don't know
your next
what
situation.
I want. Actually, I'm like, I do know what
I
I
don't know
want.
if I want to be married. I just thought about that shit hard this week. I don't even know.
You know what?
don't think it's- I don't-
You see
I'm gonna say this. I do know what I want, and I want it to be
Can
very
we be
genuine.
boyfriend and girlfriend forever? Like,
No.
why? Why I gotta waste all my money?
You don't have to waste a lot of money though to get married.
Because if I'm
You
getting
go there-
married, if I'm getting
$69.
married, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I swear I've been thinking about this heavy.
Why?
My wedding, no, because I've been doing a lot of soul searching. You know what I'm saying? So my wedding gonna be small. It ain't gonna be big.
Yeah, I don't wanna
Nobody
have a
gonna
big
videotape me proposing to you. It ain't gonna be none of that. It ain't gonna be none
We
of
know.
that shit.
We know.
No,
I used to-
no. Because at one point I said you will. At one point I said you will see that. That's the only thing you will see was
Yeah.
my proposal and
Right.
wedding. Nah, for what, man?
I used to
For
want to
what?
have a big wedding. I
Let's
don't
just be
want to
boyfriend and
married.
girlfriend the rest of our life. I take care of you.
Let's
You
just go
take
to the
care of
justice
me.
of the peace.
Fuck
go on
that.
a banging ass
Gotta wrap it
honeymoon,
up.
and boom.
All right. Well, hopefully I'll have answers, and I might break up with somebody. Am I breaking up with you? What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not
dumping me?
I'm not dumping them. I'm just going to tell
Oh.
them I'm falling back. We'll be back.
Just leave them on read. What up, y'all? So listen, before I get into my topic, I want to say something to the men and women out here that are in relationships or who is just dating. If you eliminate, or if you're looking for somebody, right? I feel as though you need to eliminate all your options in your life. Because if you do not eliminate your options, you're going to take everything else for granted. Like if you got 5 or 6 cars, you don't know which car you're going to take, but you know you got 5 or 6 of them. So one of them you're going to take out for a ride. And that's just how it is in life with a girl with 5 niggas on the side and a nigga with 5 girls on the side. You're never going to appreciate all of them. Mm-hmm. You're never going to appreciate all of them because you always got something or someone to fall back on. You never know what you really got until you based your entire situation or your thoughts on one person. You can actually see what you really have. We always base our things on what somebody else do. Tamika do this and Sharon do that. If you eliminate Tamika, Sharon, and Malika, and then you just focus on Lisa, damn, Lisa, I ain't know Lisa really had it like that.
Yeah.
And
You're losing the other distractions.
if you eliminate all your options, if you are trying to be serious with somebody, you will find what you're looking for. If you don't, you're just going to be in
the same rotation.
You're gonna have the same, but you might. I mean, you might lose a few, but you're gonna gain 2 more, and that's just gonna be your cycle.
You know my starting 5.
So eliminate your starting 5 if you are looking to be serious. But my question:
stay with the MVP.
Right, stay with the MVP for sure, and the MVP gonna show you who they really are and why they the MVP. Like and I don't mean sexually, like at all. I don't mean sexually.
I don't
even mean that at all.
Is the
like,
base.
That's
and
the icing on the cake.
Right, because you already know, like, one thing about me, like, yes, I do love sex and I need somebody to meet me there sexually, but that's not enough because I'm going to get there without the other part.
Right,
so
right.
if you bring everything else,
When
Then
you
we
get
got a
in
party.
the bed
Yeah.
and you be like,
My biggest takeaway is like what a petty individual, or how do we act after an argument or a breakup? Like I need.
Like, how do you handle conflict?
I need to know, like, are you willing to take low in a relationship and call first after a big argument? Like, so if I'm stubborn and you stubborn, that means we ain't gonna talk for a long time. That gives another individual, a coworker, or whoever you venting to, an opportunity to come in. People say, "Oh, why would you do that?" You're human. When you're venting to somebody and somebody has the same problem that you got, oh my God, for real. And then that's how we get closer like that. And
So do you ever call first?
yeah, I call
Oh,
first.
okay. No, I just want to know.
Right. Depend on who the person is.
My
Because
question is, who should call first? The person who was wrong,
no. The thing about that is
or does it just
it should
wrong or right.
it
Yeah,
shouldn't
I
matter.
agree.
It shouldn't matter, because at the end of the day, the end result is trying to fix whatever problem you got.
Yeah.
So if I'm wrong and I never call, and I know your stubborn ass is never going to call, what's going to happen?
Right,
Now
exactly.
we ain't talk for 2 weeks. Then she fuck somebody else.
Yeah, when I was
You know what
when
I'm
I was
saying?
when I was in my relationship, one thing that I really pride myself on is when we was like not living together, but we was together a lot. Never going to bed angry. Like either we gonna agree to disagree, and that's fine. And I think like you have to learn to be comfortable with uncomfortable situations.
My mom always told me, never go to bed upset. Never go to bed upset.
You have nightmares.
Not even that. Because you could argue with that motherfucker and they could die the next day.
oh Lord.
You got to live with that the rest of your life. You ain't even tell them, I love you. I'm sorry. You got to deal with that shit the rest of your life. So my question is, would you rather? You got to pick one. All right? You got to pick one.
Don't tell me what to do.
You got to pick one. Would you rather have a baby with a toxic person or marry a toxic person?
Can I go first?
No.
Marry a toxic person.
That's a good answer.
Well, because the baby, I'm stuck with you forever, right?
Forever.
And you're toxic raising my child. So I don't know if that toxic, whatever that is going to reflect on my child. I don't know what the toxic part of you is. Marriage, I mean, if you're a strong individual, somebody toxic behavior don't determine how you move. Now that is if you're a strong person in who you are.
Right.
You know, some people they really mesh to the people they're with in a bad way. You know what I mean? Like they depend on their partners in a bad way. So if you're a toxic person and I depend on you too much, I become toxic with you. You know what I mean? I start fucking up my friendships because of you, my family relationships because of you. I start going back. You know what I mean? But if you're a toxic person and I'm secure with who I am, okay, you having a bad day? All right, love you. Bye. I'm going to work. You know what I mean? And then also, if it's to the point where it's just so bad, I'm out of this relationship, I can leave. With a baby, I can't leave.
With a baby,
I got to deal with you forever. Unfortunately, I mean, if we're going to co-parent appropriately, like you could be a toxic person, but still be a good father. And now I still got to deal with you all the time. So I feel like I'd rather have a marriage because divorce is an option.
What you gonna say, Juan?
I
wanted to
would
go
much
first on
rather have a baby with a toxic person because you didn't bring forth any ramification of the toxicity of this person.
When
So,
you look up toxic,
if
find
it's
something good
toxic,
in that definition.
But at the same time, I don't necessarily have to be around you. Besides the child part, like we don't have to raise the child in the same household.
I mean,
we could be in separate households as long as it's not directly, affecting my child, and that could be taken up with. I could get full custody of my child if you're that toxic, where my child couldn't be around you, where it's affecting your parenting.
But then that sucks because now
it sucks, but I don't want to waste my time. First of all, if I'm in a relationship with somebody that's a toxic person, we're not going to get married.
I mean,
that won't even happen.
But you gonna have his baby?
No, I'm just saying. Sometimes
you have to pick one. How you gonna be
because
I'm not.
Because the thing is, I might not know you're toxic when I have your child.
Get the fuck out of here.
You know how many people got pregnant after having sex with somebody three times?
The main situation that that happens all the time. So A woman can be with somebody for 3-4 years. Bringing a baby in a situation changed people so much. So,
but you didn't know that motherfucker was toxic. You didn't know he had
sometimes you don't
capabilities.
No, sometimes you really don't
sometimes,
know.
like if you are having a baby or you're married,
as soon as you get pregnant, he start acting
not
toxic.
as soon. It might
I
develop.
feel like if you're marrying the person or married to them, you knew who they were when you got with them.
That might change too.
Yeah, it could change too.
People change when they get married.
When you
women get crazier.
Women get fucking
sometimes
crazy.
They like, you my husband.
Like, I don't know how.
Were you married before? Do you know this?
Yeah, I
don't
my
get
life,
that whole
in
thing.
my other life.
But that's a whole nother subject. Before we segue into that,
segue.
Excuse me. So that would be the reason why I wouldn't want to, because I don't feel like I generally or necessarily have to be around you all the time to be affected by you being toxic, unless it comes to it, pouring over into my child. But then we're gonna handle that in a legal way. I would try to do that as much as I could, but I don't necessarily have to be around you. But my husband, I have to be around you, and just like you said, a lot of that stuff runs over onto you.
It does,
whether or not you're directly affected by. I mean, whether or not it makes
it's like it's
your
seeping
behavior,
into your pores and you ain't even know.
Yes, you feel it because he's upset about something. Then you're taking on the brunt of him being upset, because as a woman, we like to we're nurturers. We want to try to fix stuff and make this person feel okay. So sometimes you trying to work on, help him work through his stuff. Now you upset about something that you ain't even. I just don't want to be around somebody that's toxic. Period.
I agree. I don't like that either. But you know what happens? You really start to adapt to people that you're around. So if you hang around, if you notice people that don't do shit, hang around a whole bunch of people that don't do shit. Like when people talk about people in Philly, I just be like, I don't see that side of Philly. Nope. Because everybody I run with all got their own shit. All got their own jobs and careers. So I surround myself around a lot of people that are just moving and shaking and just living strong lives. So I don't know that side of Philly of boo-boo, they got shot down the street because Keisha was mad because there was money under the mattress that the son took. I don't know.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't
know them.
Because that's not my life, and that's not my lifestyle. That's not the people that I surround myself with. So when you surround yourself around people that's not doing shit or toxic, that shit run, like those people hang together. Those people. So it's funny because when I meet new people, especially when I'm in a bar and people find out like my real life, they're like shocked by the fact that I'm an educator. You know what I mean? Because people that hang in the bar sometimes don't really got a lot of shit going on. So it's like, oh yeah, she really got shit going on. Yeah, I do. Like, you know what I mean? But they're not used to that. So I'm like, to them, an odd person. Like, when guys meet me, sometimes they're shocked by all the shit that I do. And to me, it's like, this is my normal. Everybody I know do shit like this.
They think you're a bum?
No, I mean, they don't think I'm a bum, but people are shocked by the fact that I'm a dean. You have a podcast. Like, they're shocked about the things all the things that I have going on. And to me, that's normal. Because I hang around some people that got a lot of shit going on.
I don't want to. I ain't having no baby by no toxic motherfucker.
I mean, nobody's having one for real.
No, but I'm saying,
if you had to choose one, I'm choosing that one.
Because if marrying somebody that's toxic, I'm
going to a wedding and I'm gonna be drunk before I get there.
You're gonna have to deal with that kid the rest of your life. I don't know how you are going to not be able to not see the father. Like, is the grandmom dropping the kid off? Like,
they do that at the police station.
But why? Why am I going to that extent? I could just not have a fucking kid by you, and not live my life.
Great, you forget, and you have a.
Sex is great. Always with the crazy.
Those crazy people be having.
Crazy people got the best pussy.
Say what?
Crazy people probably got the best pussy.
I thought fat girls had the best pussy.
And some of them are crazy.
I ain't run across a crazy fat bitch. I hope I never do.
You did, but
who?
We'll tell you after.
Oh.
But you ain't fucking me.
You
ain't fat. You just greedy as shit. You ain't even fat. But no,
I'm greedy. I love food.
I'm not having a kid with no. I would rather marry a toxic individual.
How do you think a toxic? How would you handle a toxic female in your relationship?
As my wife,
I can't see you marrying a toxic person just because. Right, my nigga. But if that's what you picking,
you gonna beat her up?
No, I would never.
You gonna slap her?
Slap. You better not be a defender. We're not even gonna play with it.
No, I'm not going. I'm not gonna hit her. Like I call you.
So this is what I told somebody because they were talking about fighting, you know, like guys hitting girls. I said, when a girl is hitting on you, the best thing to do is grip that bitch the fuck up, shake her ass, and if anything, place her on the ground.
It ain't not
I don't know how you gonna
Because
place her
I feel like I do think some women think that they unstoppable. Don't put your fucking hands on these men because y'all think y'all can hit on men all the fucking
I
time.
don't know why. Listen, I don't want to be with nobody that I think I can hit you. I was with somebody who I gripped him up and knocked him up against the wall. I was so mad that he let me do that.
Who, you?
And I mushed him, and I was like,
What did he do to make you that mad?
I mean, I did fight.
I didn't like him. He was just a bitch.
Eat one of your
And
egos or something?
No.
Like, what the fuck did you do to?
It's a long story.
Why would you eat? Why would he eat with her
Eat one of her
egos?
egos.
That's a problem.
If he
though.
had ate, like,
don't eat my fucking
Yeah,
food.
don't let go of
some
my ego.
special guns.
What's that one thing that you can't like? If somebody eats my food in the refrigerator, like that is like one of the most. Like I will
like
fuck
that.
you up.
If you've been thinking about it all day and you get home and that shit
My-
ain't
I was
there,
I'm gonna tell you. I was probably like 10 or 11. I was hyped. I made some
Fuck,
fries
bro.
in the oven for
Time
dinner.
out.
I
Did
hate
you say
fries in
10
the
or 11, nigga?
Yeah.
You remember this?
I remember this.
And
I
this
remember.
already sounds like a bad story because fries in the oven and the refrigerator is coming up somewhere.
I had some fries in the oven for dinner because my mom had cooked that day when she used to go line dancing. So I might have been actually 13. My dad ate my fries. I cried. And I was so mad because it's my dad. I can't curse my dad out. But I had to tell my mom on him. Like, why would you eat my fucking fries?
Yeah, I don't like people eating my
But
food.
no, I could see if it was.
I
Where you get
cooked
that
them.
from? You could have made more.
But you know when you cook shit in the oven, it takes longer. So when that shit is
Not
done,
fucking fries, Kyra. Take 3 minutes for some fries.
I was so mad. You know what? I'm about to call my dad right now and cuss about just.
When I was
some
pregnant,
fries?
my cousin, I swore my cousin ate all my Cheetos Puffs, like the cheese curls by Cheetos, and I was pissed because you know I'm pregnant, and I was like, "You ate my shit."
I'm gonna say y'all
I
niggas mad
found
over
them in-
snacks.
I found
No,
them in the
you be
cabinet.
mad,
He had
like-
put them somewhere else.
I'm
that I
sorry.
would put-
If you cook something and that shit not there when you get downstairs,
No,
if you
you're right.
hungry,
No, you're right.
You're mad.
No, you're right.
That
That
is
is
even worse.
You're right.
no.
I
Fuck
cried
that.
over a milkshake one time when I cried over a lot of
If
stuff
it was
when I
from Nifty
pregnant.
50s, I probably would have
Ooh,
cried
I
too.
had one last week.
All right, y'all, we gonna get out here. So look, I am not fucking with you if you are toxic. We're definitely not having a kid together. We gonna raise a toxic ass baby. Are you out your
Yeah, the
fucking
baby
mind?
getting the.
Yeah,
The baby gonna be
toxic.
toxic. You gotta deal. Then the baby gonna act just like the fucking dad, where you could have got rid of him, but no, you Juan want to be all nice
I
and
don't want to
shit
marry either one of them.
Yeah, you
bastards.
do.
Now your badass kid got to go to the dean's office every day. No.
every fucking
damn.
day because he acting just like his toxic ass daddy.
And then the mom coming to me. He just like his daddy.
All right, y'all. We gonna get out of here. We want to thank everybody who listened and watched. Shout out to Water Ice Radio. Shout out to everybody who likes, subscribe, and share. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share our page on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Shout out to our sponsor, Miss Lori, and damn, what's the name of this wine again?
Love Jones.
Shit,
You got,
you
you
can
got
tell
you,
when I had a
you got
little
you
bit.
joning.
I mean, I'm good today, but shout out to Lori, shout out to everybody who support us. We out of here. We see y'all next week. This is the Uncensored Podcast. I'm Slap Rock the King with more wine here and a little honey here on Water Ice Radio. We see y'all next week.